By the end of this video, you're going to be very sure that you can actually change yourself to exactly how you end up laughing at yourself at the reasons that may have been stopping you from doing the things you wanted to do for a long time. Hello everyone, it's Adeze here. In today's video, I'll be talking to you on how you can start your level up journey understanding self-awareness. So definitely, it's not just from research, it's also from my personal experience as a very timid person in secondary school / university, and eventually getting to the realization that there's something missing and see what's missing, and grow my self-confidence to the point where I'm in sales and I've been able to start my own company running on 3 years now. So first, I would like to say this self-awareness is not a physical consciousness. It is more like how your daily bias, your behavior, your perception of culture and religion or life in general, how they affect how you perceive life and how you go at life, if that makes any sense. So basically, it's just helping me to reflect on my values, on what I know, what I've believed in the past, and questioning why I've held those beliefs and how I can change those beliefs to a point where they can help me become better. I talked about me being very timid in high school, and a lot of it came from my low self-esteem, but I probably thought that was how I was. I'm supposed to be the shy person. I'm supposed to be the one who does not air out our opinion or how I feel about a certain topic. I'm just supposed to be, in my shell. That's how I thought I should be, or I am, and I would be in the future. But I stumbled on a very fantastic book that literally changed my life. The name of the book is Maximum Achievement by Brian Tracy. I highly recommend that read. And I was able to see how self-esteem, self-awareness, self-image, how that really forms your life. Everyone in any point in time may have come around or have met someone who from onset were very confident about themselves, and about what they are capable of, and eventually they've been able to prove themselves right over and over again. And the other sets of people who are not so confident think that they were born that way. It's not so. Of course, probably born that way, nature or your nurture, but it's changeable, and I'm going to be sharing you how you can do that. By the end of this video, you're going to be very sure and certain that you can actually change yourself to exactly how you imagine yourself. Like, it's not dramatic, but it's just going to be enough information for you to make that decision and be sure that yes, I'm making the right decision. So the first thing that helps me become more self-aware was that I became interested in knowing myself and what I'm about and how I react to certain situations and why I react that way. Just interested in knowing myself and studying myself. Like, it's an interesting journey. You see that something got you upset and the same situation happened somewhere else. You were just giggling and laughing and just amused by it. It's just understanding why did I react this way and how I could have reacted differently. And I'm not just talking about in respect to just emotion, like every situation you just find yourself in. So the second thing is I started asking for feedback. Man, was feedback hard to get. See, I have to tell you, feedback can easily look like criticism when you're asking the wrong person, and it can just hit you in a funny way that you don't want to even hear anymore. But the thing is, feedbacks are hard generally, but really they give you a more objective examination or definition of yourself. People are able to see you more than how you've pictured yourself in your own mind, and they are able to tell you what you're really doing and how it's affecting the next person. So here's the thing, you can't ask for feedback from someone who you are not exactly comfortable with or you're not ready to be vulnerable with, because they are going to hit you with some facts. So you're going to be asking for feedback from your closest friends, your siblings, your family, people who you are sure that they mean well and whatever they are telling you is just from a place of love. And you just have to muscle up to accept what they say and analyze it and see how your value system and your behavior and your general day-to-day bias starts to improve with the feedback that you get. The third thing is, when you've gotten those feedbacks, you have to start asking yourself why. So basically, asking yourself the whys will help you understand yourself better, and then thinking through and giving yourself answers. It's not just why am I this way, but you're also giving yourself answers. Okay, why do I procrastinate a lot? Why do I hate confrontation? Why do I run away from difficult situations? And it's a hard one. You're asking yourself and figuring it out. You end up laughing at yourself at the reasons that may have been stopping you from doing the things you wanted to do for a long time, and then you start to just direct your steps forward from the decisions that you've made that were not exactly favorable to you. So eventually you find out that you're asking more questions, you're showing more empathy, and you've become more aware of how you think. You've understood your strengths, you've understood your weaknesses. You now also understand how you process your emotions. You stop blaming other people for your bad behaviors or your failure. And then you see that you start taking information without just gulping it down your throat. You're able to process it and see how that relates with you without taking someone's word as what it is exactly. You're processing information better. You're seeing how it relates to you. You eventually see that you've become non-judgmental of other people and their behaviors and how they react to things around you. You start to find personal meaning to life in general, instead of going by the standards or what has been set out by society or what is conventional. You just see that you're making your own choices from the inside of you, and you start to see that you're consistent with your personal identity. How you are in different gatherings is still consistent to who you are. Okay, you're not trying to fit in and forgetting yourself in every situation. You see that your decision making skills has improved because you are now sure of what you want. You now start to find more happiness in the things that you do or the things that you want to do. You see that you start to maintain better relationships. It's just endless. What you don't know about self-awareness might be hurting you. It's time to take that journey. It's a never-ending journey. I'm still in the process. If you've started, it's a good one. I'd like to know what has helped you in the past. What have you become more conscious of? At the end of the day, you see that your self-love is really from within. It's not exactly, the vain things. There's nothing wrong with, treating yourself and all those nice things. But, it's just more than that. When you're able to do that for yourself, when you're not able to do that for yourself, you know that you truly understand this person called me and you love you. I love me. I'm still loving myself, learning more about me and what I could keep improving. Best thing for me with deciding to start my self-awareness journey, not exactly consciously, but that journey, starting to be more conscious of how I'm reacting to life, has made me fall in love with progress. That's one thing I'm most proud of. My progress every single time that I can measure it is something that you definitely enjoy doing. If you enjoy watching this video, please, you have to share it with at least somebody. You can never tell who needs to see this till you share. If you love this video or this type of videos, I'd like to know in the comment section. That's the only way I can get feedback myself. Thank you for watching this video. Before you leave here, check out some binge-worthy videos that have been linked on the screen right now. You will definitely enjoy one or two of the girl chats. Alright, bye.